Good evening. Alright, man. Can the Tigers bounce back today against McNeese? Can they bounce back? So UGA says, what? You're not pulling for McNeese? I'm surprised you're not pulling for McNeese. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta put my green screen up. No. Oh, wait. I'll wait till the sun goes down. Then I'll do that. Georgia's playing Georgia Tech today in baseball. It's not on TV though. What the hell? What the hell's up with that? Georgia's playing Georgia Tech. Man, surprised you're not going to it. Man. Surprised I can go watch your stickball team. Yeah, I don't know, man. LSU's been playing bad last weekend. I don't know if they can beat this team by 50. So, ooh, wait. It's almost Easter. It's almost Easter bunny time. Chocolate. Yeah, they're playing at the Braves Park tonight. It's not on TV. I checked. So how can Georgia Tech not be on TV? I guess they're trying to get people to go to the game, I guess. But I mean, not everybody lives in the Atlanta area. That's fans of Georgia and Georgia Tech. So that's like if LSU Tulane wasn't on TV. Yeah. In baseball. That would suck. Let's go Magic. That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. The Magic. That's right. The Magic are playing tonight. They're playing forgot about that. Totally forgot the Magic and the Hawks are in the play-in tournament. Play-in tournament. You're not pulling for your Hawks? Man. Gotta pull for your Hawks, man. Gotta pull for your Hawks. Man. Diva. No, the diva's Zion Williamson. That's a diva. At least Trae Young plays basketball. You could have Zion Williamson who doesn't even play. So, be grateful for that. Be grateful for that, man. I'm pulling for the Hawks to lose by 6 or more. Oh, okay. I wonder why. I wonder why you're pulling them to lose. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder if it could be because you bet a certain way. Man, betting against your own team, man. I won't tell Slitty you did that. Yeah, Slitter's live for the game. He's live right now for the game. Oh, you saw where Nico's having a hard time finding a team to go to. I mean, Tulane told him no. Man, Tulane didn't even want him. Yeah, he's finding out that he's finding out that nobody wants to pay him $4 million. They're ready. Saha. I haven't watched Saha. Is Saha still doing shit? Saha still watching. He's still. Oh, the game's in Orlando. Oh, the Hawks gonna lose that game. I don't know if I have any Fireball left. Man. I think I drank it all again. I have to go check it out. I gotta go do that right now. You got one left. Alrighty. Yeah, Venmo. There he is. Like Venmo. See, Nightbot dropped. Nightbot just dropped my Venmo thing. All right, good job, Nightbot. All right, so we're in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Ben McDonald's on the call. Good. Ben McDonald's on the call. That guy looks younger than me, man. He's older than me. Yeah. All right. Better be about me digging out there, boy. I gotta give me some chicken wire, sir, UGA. Yeah. Gotta get me some chicken wire. I've gotta bury some chicken wire in these holes where I can, where he, he digs. He finds out. But then he finds out. So LSU have a different lineup today. There's Curriell's not going to bat leadoff, but McNeese, I think they come in with a really good record. So they're actually not a bad baseball team. No, they're not like Nichols who played, but Nichols was a good game last week. But McNeese's record is really good. Yeah, so McNeese is 27-5, and they're 14-4 in the Southland Conference. They won the last 12 games, so they're actually not a bad baseball team. So the Cowboys, Will Wade's where's Will Wade at? Yeah, where's Will Wade? Yeah. So Westenberg, Stancliffe, Brusso, Hushan, Edwards, Michi, Dow, Waranga, and then Mangrum. Is that high? So Husan, he's batting third. So William Schmidt's on the mound getting started today. As he came in last week and had a really good outing in relief. So he's 5-0 with an ERA of 3.09, 27 strikeouts and 12 walks. So hopefully Schmidt can get a good Yeah, where Adam? Yeah, I'm mad at you. You weren't here all weekend. LSU gets swept. Yeah, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Yeah, blaming you. Gotta blame somebody. Ain't my fault, right? I don't know. Maybe it is. Gotta blame somebody. So Schmidt's on the mound. Good to see his Schmidt starting today. See if he can go, 5. And we gotta find somebody. We gotta find somebody else, man. Because Chase Shores, I don't know. Shores might be best just to come out the bullpen. They might need to start Evans or Cowan. There's a ball 1-0. And the 1-0 is popped up. Shallow center coming on, and Stanfield makes the catch. But hangs up enough. 1 down. Yeah. Working out of town's killing you. Killing you. So 1 down. So it's 74 degrees in Baton Rouge. 0% chance of rain. Yeah, there's not a cloud in the sky. So winds at north-northwest at 8 to 13 miles per hour. There's a strike there to Stancliffe. 0-1. Yeah, there's not a cloud in the sky. So yeah, there should not be rain is like not happening. So Stancliffe's batting 255. And that pitch is gonna miss. And it'll even up to 1-1. The LSU's 31-6 on the season. McNeese is 27-5. So that's one of the better teams we played in midweek games. There's a strike. And during it might be one of the best teams we played midweek. Here comes the 1-1. And that's hit back out of play. 1-2. Play-in tournament. NBA play-in tournament. And the Pelicans were so bad they couldn't even make that. That's how bad they were. And we're bringing Willie Green back. Here's a slow roller back to the up the middle. Miles has to hurry and didn't get him. So Stanfield's going to get a infield single. That's close. No challenge? Jay Johnson's not challenge. Jay Johnson challenges everything. All right. So Brousseau up. The pitch is a ball. 1-0. He's not going to challenge this. Jay Johnson challenges everything. He don't challenge that. What's up, Paxson? You see who's mine? Oh, I shave. Here's a strike. Can't see me. I don't have any. So he's from Frisco, Texas. 250 average, 5 homers, 28 RBIs. There's William Schmidt. Put the count on the screen, ESPN. I forget what it is. There's a foul. We got Curiel in left, Stanfield in center, Brown over in right field. Braswell playing third, Milam short, Dickinson at second, Jones at first, and it says Hernandez behind the plate, but I thought it was Aaron Beatty. I guess we'll find out. Okay, there was a change, so Aaron Beatty's not playing. It's going to be Hernandez. Here's a base hit left field. So Brousseau gets a single, and they got 2 on and 1 out for McNeese. So they got, but Husan? How you pronounce that? What are you doing, Rue? What are you eating? There's nothing to eat out here. Probably eating cat shit. There's 2 on, 1 out. There's a strike. No. It's a ball, 1-0. Yeah, they're not showing the out on the screen, which is the first batter got out. There's a 2-0. Yeah, they're not even showing the count on the screen. They don't have the outs. So Marcus, Busan, 330 average, 3 homers, 27 RBIs. First and second, 1 down. The pitch is rip foul. Man. If that was foul, that one almost got down the right field line. But it's just foul. That got down to the corner. It probably would have scored 2. So I think it counts 0-2. The pitch is strike. No, that was strike. That was second strike. They don't have the count on the screen. I thought he fouled it twice already. Well, now there's 2 strikes. Now I have to pay attention to what the balls and strikes are. Here's a swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 down. Yeah, Oklahoma's having a good little portal. And where's Nico gonna go? There's 2 down. And Edwards up. The pitch is a strike on 1. So Larry Edwards is from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And the 0-1 is a strike. 0-2. Oh, okay. Now they got it working. Now they got the count working and all that kind of stuff, and the outs right. All right. So there's 0-2 to count. Here's to Edwards. The pitch is 1-2. 1-2. Weak transfer. Well, is he? Well, I thought Ott was a very. I thought he was. He was a good quarterback. I thought he was Frank High in the transfer portal. Here's a ground ball right side. Jones would take it himself for the 3rd out. So we'll go to the bottom of the first. McNeese puts 2 base runners on. They don't score. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. It's McNeese. Nothing. LSU coming to the plate. All right. Yeah, I thought, okay. I thought he was a very highly, ranked quarterback. He's quarterback, right? And I knock with my finger. Hey. Dog eating, man. A running back. Okay. For some reason I thought he was a quarterback. All right. So we're going to have Dickinson batting leadoff, then Curiel, Jones, Fry, Milan, Brown, and then Hernandez came in. He's a Aaron Beatty was a late scratch. Then you got Braswell and Stanfield. Hopefully Aaron Beatty's not hurt. Because he usually comes in and gives Hernandez a break during the week. Yeah, so Dickinson, Curriel, and Jones. So they've changed the lineup a little bit. And Dickinson batting first. All right, so we'll see what happens here. So Parker Morgan, he's from Lake Charles, Louisiana, right there. Right there where McNeese is. He's making his 6th start. He's 1-0 and an ERA of 3.54. 20 Ks, 6 walks. In 20 and 3rd inning, and his whip is 1.38. He's southpaw. Here comes pitch to Dickinson, and that's a ball, 1-0. And the 1-0 is 2-0. Getting raided by a helicopter. The 2-0 is a strike. 2-1. I thought Curiel did a good job batting leadoff. It's 2-1. And it's popped up behind home plate. Rue, what are you doing over there? I'll be digging no damn hole. So 2-2 to Dickinson. Go, yeah. That's 3-2. What are you doing over there? You digging, aren't you, you little shit? I gotta get some chicken wire. I'm gonna get some chicken wire and I'll fix your ass. 3-2 pitch. There's a base hit left field. So Dickinson will get on with a leadoff single here in the 1st. Yeah, I gotta get him some chicken wire. Some chicken wire. Usually when Adam's here, they score runs. Now, he wasn't here all weekend. They got swept, so blaming him for that. All right, so Curiel's up. He's batting 2nd today. There's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 the count. And the pitch is a strike. 1-1. We come today, he says. All right, we come today. We better. McNeese is actually not a bad. McNeese is actually not a bad team. So. And the 1-1 is a strike. 1-2. So 1-2 to count to Curiel. Runner at first, nobody out, and they'll toss to first and chase Dickinson back. It's going with the Magic and the Hawks. Well, they tied at 10. All right, the 1-2 pitch is a foul. Foul back. Stays 1-2. Can't see him. He's over there in the corner over there. Little shit knows I can't see him. Have to get that damn buzzer out. So 1-2 to Curiel. And the pitch. Swing and miss. 1 down. So 1 down now. Jones comes to play. Jones has been, Adam Jones has only hit 1 home run in SEC play. I I didn't know that until I saw the stats. No, this is not an SEC game, but in SEC play, Jones has only hit 1 home run. He's been, awful at the plate in conference. Here comes the pitch. That ball's hit to center field, going back, and that is gone. Home run. It's a home run. Well, Jones can hit home runs, and if it's not SEC, it's 2-0 LSU. Look at that. We're doing good now, Streamlabs. How are you doing? Yeah. So he just powers it out of there. We need him to start hitting, in conference play. All right, now we're gonna have Fry up. Thank you for the homer. Man, I only got much fireball left. But I'm not planning to get blasted tonight. 1-0. It's the 1-0 to count. To Fry. Here's a ground ball. It's a base hit. Right up the middle. Man, where was this offense this weekend? Man. Where you at? Where you at? Get over here. What you doing back in that corner? No idea what you're doing back in that corner back in there. You're probably trying to dig out. So Milam's up. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball. We got to come this weekend, man. It's this weekend we gotta do better. So Milam batting .328, 7 homers. Here's a pop-up out of play. Y'all have now I'm starting doing a podcast every week about LSU baseball. I'm trying to do it every Wednesday. And I'll go over the stats in the SEC play. If you haven't looked at it, it's gonna surprise you. Some batters how they struggled this year in conference play. Milam's one of them. He hasn't been hitting well in conference play. Here's a 1-1. It's 2-1. And Jones, like I said, Jones is he's been awful in conference play. He only has 1 home run. So the bats need to come alive when we play. We have those two. The runner goes and gonna be safe at second. So Fry's gonna steal second. And that was our problem last week, and we couldn't get any freaking timely hitting. Couldn't get any freaking timely hitting at all. I mean, the Auburn walked us 7 times on Sunday. We got 2 runs. It's a 3-1. That's a ball 4. So Milam will get on. That's going to bring Brown to the plate. We got Edwards in left, Westerberg in center, Loranga in right, Michi at third, Dowles at short, Stancliff's at second, Huson at first, Mangrum behind the plate, and Parker Morgan is on the mound for McNeese. So Jake Brown's up. And the pitch is fouled on 1. So I wouldn't want to count. Jake Brown from Sulphur, Louisiana. .319 average, 1 homer. And the 0-1 is a strike, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. That ball is going to be hit to right field. Going to be a base hit. It's going to drop down. Let's see if they hold the runner at third. They'll bring him home. He scores. So they can bring Fry home. He scores. So it's now 3-0 here in the first. The Tigers have, man, wish we could have got this kind of hitting Sunday and Saturday. Friday. We got first and second still. So Hernandez would come into the plate, but this might be. Are they going to change pitchers already? We'll see. Morgan hasn't pitched well. Hasn't started off well for McNeese today. He already given up 3 runs. There's 2 runners on base, and they are going to the bullpen. Yeah, Cowboys are going to the bullpen. What are you doing? So what? Hoppinger on the mound now for McNeese. He's from El Paso. 2-0 with a 3.33 ERA, 22 Ks, and 7 walks. All right, so we got LSU has 2 base runners on, 1 out. And we're going to have Hernandez at the plate. So first and second, Hernandez up. And a pitch is 1 out. So Luis Hernandez is from Garabo, Puerto Rico. 276 average, 5 homers, 15 RBIs. There's they got the runner. They got the second, and he's out. They got the runner out at second, trying to go from first to second. So Milam stole third, and they got the runner going to second. There's 2 down. What's up, bow down to LSU? What's going on, man? I bet the rant's not ranting today. Not too much anyway. So 2 down, and it counts 2-1 to Hernandez. Hope Aaron Beatty's okay, because Aaron Beatty usually spells him during the week. Here's a slow roller back to the pitcher, and toss to first. And that's going to retire the side. But LSU gets 3 runs. They had a 2-run home run by Jones, And then it was then Fry single home run. All right, so we'll go to the top of the second. It's 3-0 LSU. Yeah, but they're not but they're not all ranting and crying today. Yeah. Yeah, keeping Willie's a joke, man. Keeping Willie's a joke, man. I mean, I get it, man. They've had injuries. I get it. They've had injuries. Okay, all right, fine. No, they've been injured. How many years have they been injured now in a row? Like 6. So I mean, how can you keep using the injury excuse if they're injured every year? He's a bad coach. His rotation stink. His in-game coaching stinks. They've been making the same mistakes all year. For the whole year, the same mistakes. They don't play defense. They can't pass the ball. They turn the ball over too much. But no, he's the one. He's part of the. He's part of the one. He's one of the ones that wanted to get rid of Valanciunas. So because he didn't fit his system. So and so everybody's all mad about Joe Dumars, but the problem is Willie. The big problem is Willie Green. They should have went and got up Mike Malone. They should have fired Willie Green and hired Mike Malone, but or the Memphis coach. But they didn't do that. Or it appears they're not going to do that. And Willie Green will be fired next year. So mesh up. That ball's hit foul. 0-1. Yeah, Willie Green will be fired next year. The play get fired during the season. So mesh at the plate. He's got to be on a very short leash. You know, like the coaches in Baton Rouge. Here's the 0-1. There's a ground ball to Milam, and 1 down. Now Dowell's up. All right, so Dowell's up here for the Cowboys. Yeah, I like Valanciunas. He played, man. There's a strike on 1. Then he played like 70. What's up, Daniel Berry? Member gang. Then he played like 75 games his last year here, which was last season. There's a strike on 2. I think he played like 75 games that last year, or close to that. Here's the 0-2. He might have played more than that. Yes, LSU was 3-0 against Missouri, 1-2 against Texas, 3-0 against Mississippi State, 3-0 against Oklahoma, and 0-3 against Auburn. So they gotta win this series against Bama. That ball's hit to center field, but Stanfield is there. 1 down, 2 down, 2 down. Yeah, Saints need so much help. We talked about that. Was it last stream before last? When Derek Carr, supposedly he's hurt. Yeah, they need so much help, man. They need to fill their holes. They're not a quarterback. I mean, Shedeur Sanders is not going to be a franchise quarterback in the NFL. Sorry. Here's a pitch to Laranga. 0-1. I think Cam Ward will be. I think Cam Ward could come out and be like Jaden Daniels this past season. Wait, that missed? 101. Okay. He's from Mont Belvieu, Texas. Simon Laranga. 250 average, 9 homers. The 1-1, that's right down the middle. 1 and 2. They just need so much help, man. Saints. I mean, they need what? Defensive line, offensive line, receiver, tight end, defensive back, safety, cornerback, whatever you want to call it. They need both. That's strike 3 looking, right? That's not a strike? Wait, that wasn't a strike? How is that not a strike? I don't really bitch about umpires too much. I think, but that was a bad call. Swing to miss. Got to strike out anyway. But that was whatever, man. Oh, if Spencer Rattler's our quarterback, yeah, we got 5 wins. Yeah, I'll bet under. No, wait. I think 5 is probably going to be pushed. I mean, we're not going to get enough playmakers to make a difference on this team in this one draft. But if Spencer Rattler plays, we get 5 wins next year. If Derek Carr would play, we get about 8 or 9, maybe 10. I mean, he's better than Rattler. He's not great, but Derek Carr is good enough to get you around 500. We know it's what we've been around. So that's not good enough. That's not bad enough, I should say. That's not bad enough. We got to be like 4 wins, 5 wins again. Hate to say that, but if we're not going to make the playoffs, I'd rather the Saints just tank. They don't need to be 8 and 9 flirting with the playoffs. Either make the playoffs or be really bad. That's just what that's just my opinion anyway. Alrighty. We got Hernandez. I'm sorry, we got Braswell, Stanfield, and Dickinson. Me too, tank. Yeah, if we're not going to make the playoffs, then the Saints just need to win like 4 games. Here comes a pitch to Braswell. It's a strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 to Braswell. That's 1-1. Here comes a 1-1. That ball's hit up in the air, right center, and 1 down. 1 down. Yeah, Braswell's been our best hitter in conference play, which is, not the guy I thought would be. But Stanfield's been doing a really good job in the 9 spot. Here comes the pitch. It's a strike on 1. I think moving Stanfield to 9 has been a good decision. The 0-1 is inside 1-1. 325 average, no homers, 19 RBIs. He's a transfer from Auburn. There's a check swing, but it's going to go foul. 1 and 2. Didn't they just resign Kamara? They should have traded him 3 years ago now. No, when Sean Payton quit. I said that 3 years ago. Kamara, Michael Thomas, and Lattimore should have been traded that offseason somehow. 3 years ago. Whatever the hell it was. Here's a 1-2. And that's 2-2. You know, Michael Thomas, we got nothing for him because nobody wants him. But he had value back then. 2-2 pitch. There's a roll to third. They got to hurry, and they not going to get him. The ball gets away. No, the ball does not get away. So Stanford goes back to first. Yeah, they held on too long. Like Cam Jordan. I like Cam Jordan. Cam Jordan was a good player for the Saints for a long time. But there's no reason for him to be on the team. Tyrann Mathieu. Same thing. Tyrann Mathieu. Demario Davis is getting there. So infield single is going to bring up Dickinson back up to the plate. Dickinson singled back in the first inning. He came around and scored on the home run by Jones. Here comes the pitch. That's 1-0. That's why I didn't like the Brandon Cook signing. But we need to get younger, not older. There's a 1-0. That's 2-0. Chase Young, I wasn't really too upset about the Chase Young re-signing. He's not old, like Cam Jordan old, and Demario Davis old, but here's the 2-0. That's a strike, 2-1. Yeah, so that one didn't really piss me off too much, but Juwan Johnson. It's like, we signed for like $10 million a year. Wasn't like 3 years, $30 million. He ain't worth that much. But Taysom Hill's probably not gonna be back till mid-season. So 2-2 to Dickinson. 2-2 pitch is gonna miss. 3-2. So the winner between Orlando and Atlanta wins to gets the 7 seed, and Orlando's kicking their ass. Here's the 3-2. That's gonna be ball 4. So Stanfield was running on the pitch, but it was ball 4. So we're gonna have 2 on and 1 out, and Curiel's up. So Curiel struck out back in the first inning. The Orlando's beating the crap out of the Hawks right now. Look at all these 3-point shots. Everybody just shoots 3-pointers. That's why the NBA is a bad product. Here comes the pitch. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That ball's hit foul down the third base side. Stays 1-1. Bonson also watch that playing tournament. Here comes the 1-1 of Curiel. That's a ground ball, but foul down the first base side. Was foul on the first base side. All right, so 1-2 to count here to Curiel. And the 1-2 is foul again. Where you at? Don't see you. Chill boy. So 1-2 to count. And the pitch is hit out of play. What? Come on. Come on. So 1-2 to count. To Mercurial. The pitch is a ground ball. This could be 2 though. They go to second. Back to first. Double play. 4-6-3 double play is going to retire the side. So we'll go to the third. Still 3-0 LSU. Oh, now Jay Johnson challenges something? Ooh, it's close at first. That's a little closer enough. That's a little closer than I thought it was. Man, maybe Jay knows something. So we'll see. So we'll see what happens here. Let's see. Look at the nice replay here. Let's see. Oh, that's close, man. So their call is out at first. We'll see if the umpires, what the replay says. Wow, I'm going to say he's safe. Wow, so it's been overturned. Wow. Jay Johnson wins a challenge. Hallelujah. Man. Man. Man, Jay Johnson wins a challenge. Yeah, that was a lot closer than I originally thought it was. Than it should have been, I should say. We got a pitching change? We got a pitching change. So pitching change upcoming here for the Cowboys. And so Curiel flying down the line really helped him there. He didn't hot dog it. You know, like remember the guy for the Yankees several years ago, Gary Sanchez? You'd always hot dog it down the line and not hustle. That's why you hustle. Why you hustle, but you never know if you're gonna if you can make it or not. I don't come back out here. I don't know why you got out there. I don't know why you got back up. I'm just come back out here. What are you doing? How you gonna come over here and mess up my stuff? Mess up my game plan here. mess up my game plan here. All right. So we're still in the second inning. LSU just won a challenge, so they'll get to. So we've got Blaine Fritcher from Lexington, Texas. (2-0) with an ERA of 5.27, 15 strikeouts, 4 walks, in 13 and 2/3 innings. Hello. I know. Oh, you want to be lovey-dovey, huh? You want to be lovey-dovey right now, huh? All right, so Jones up. There's why is the camera all shaky? 1-0. I think it was an earthquake going on with that camera was so shaky. So 1-0 to Jones. And now it's stabilized. Sort of. There's a strike, 1-1. So 1-1 here to Jones in the bottom of the second. Oh, the 720 is on time. Glenn Rollins and this. Whenever the train comes. That ball's hit to left field. And that is going to drop down for a base hit. And Warner will go to third. And have first and third. Wait, we had a runner at third? Who scored? They didn't show the guy scoring. It's 4-0. Nice job, ESPN. Good job. They don't even show the runner scoring from third. They just put the run up. All right, so it's 4-0. We got first and third. As Fry's up. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a stolen base. And the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. Good job. They don't even show the runner scoring from third. So 1-1 to count to Fry. The pitch is 2-1. And the 2-1 is 3-1. How you playing in and out game? Come on. So 3-1 to Fry. Sorry about that. Fry wants to play in and out game. 3-1 pitch is ball 4. So Fry's gonna get on with a walk. Now the bases are gonna be loaded. So bases are loaded, and we're going to have Milam up. LSU can really blow this game open here in the second. So that challenge that LSU won has extended the inning. They've already gotten 1 run. So Milam walked his last time up. Pitch. It's a strike, 0-1. So 0-1 to Milam. And the pitch is grounded right side and only plays to first. That's third. It's a third out anyway. And the side is retired. So LSU gets a run. They leave them loaded. We'll go to the third. It's 4-0 LSU. What's up, Kelly Gardner? Member game. And we let the bases loaded again. Man, let the bases loaded again. And why are we always leaving the bases loaded? Always leaving the bases freaking loaded, man. It's aggravating, man. Aggravating is all get up, man. Just bases loaded, we get the bases loaded, can't get a hit. No matter who we play. Want to go inside? All right. Bases loaded. Bases loaded. Can't score. All right, so William Schmidt still out there for LSU. That's not cool. There it is. All right, so we're in the top of the third inning. Should have Mangrum up first. Should have Mangrum up first. So Schmidt comes set. The pitch is a check swing right side and got to hurry. Play to first and they got him. Good job by the pitcher going over there and fielding his position. One down. Hello, Noah. All right, so one down, and then we got Westenberg due up. The pitch is a ball, 1-0. So Westenberg at the plate, and the pitch with a ball, 2-0. So Westenberg is 0 for 1 with a fly out. The 2-0 is a ground to third, and Braswell throws to first. 2 down. Tigers better win. I agree. And we only have 5 more SEC series: Alabama, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Arkansas, and South Carolina. Man, only 5 more SEC series. All right, we're gonna have Stancliffe. That pitcher's gonna miss. 1-0. And the 1-0 is 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch is a strike, 2-1. So Matt Stancliffe, 1 for 1 with a single, batting .262. 1 homer, 16 RBIs, and that's gonna be a strike, 2-2, right at the knees. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Here to Stancliffe. We got 2 outs and nobody on. The pitch is strike 3 looking. So strike 3 looking. That's gonna retire the side. So we'll go to the bottom of the third, and it's still 4-0 LSU. So Schmidt's done a good job so far. Yeah, Schmidt has done a good job with the start today. Hasn't given up any runs. So it's a good job by Schmidt so far in this contest. Be right back. I'm gonna go wash my hands or something. Parker Primo is on the mound here for McNeese. So they pitching somebody every inning. Are they going to a different guy every inning? So Parker Primo going to go on the mound here for McNeese in the bottom of the third inning. It's 4-0 LSU. So Jake Brown's up. And the pitch is a strike. 0-1. Yeah, that's that gymnast, Livy Dunn. Anonymous. It's inside 1-1. Unless he went around. No. 1-1. What's up, Anonymous? So 1-1 account here to Brown. And the pitch is, did he go around? Oh, well, yeah, he did. 1-2. I mean, won't they show the umpire? I hate when they do this shit. They don't show the umpire. So 1-2 to Brown. And that's foul. What are you barking at? Boy. When you're barking. I know you hear stuff. Here comes a 1-2. That's 2-2. When the father comes home, you can stay inside. But you can play this in and out game. So 2-2 to count. Lay down. Here's a swing and a miss. 1 down. Try to call a game here. Wow. 3 years. Damn. Where's that hockey team coming to New Orleans? Here comes the pitch to Hernandez. Here's a ball 1-0. Yeah. That talk quieted down pretty fast. I don't know where that came out. It came out of left field. There's a strike 1-1. It's like a hockey team in New Orleans. What? There's a 1-1. Here's a grounder to short. Nice play. Got to hurry though. And that's gonna be 2 down. Two down. So now we got Bradwell up. So Bradwell will be at the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. Batting .238 on the season. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to Stanfield. And the pitch is a strike 1-1. The 1-1 is 2-1. Damn. 2-1. And did he go around? Yes. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. 2-2 pitch. Swing to miss. That's strike 3. So Braswell strikes out. So the Tigers go in order. 1, 2, 3. First time they've gone in order. So we'll go to the 4th. It's 4-0 LSU. Gonna cook for the Bees and what? Man. All that. I hear the bird. Huh? Hear the bird. Oh. I'm not watching. Yeah. Your event's in a commercial break. All right. Good job. Commercial break. We're going to go to the fourth inning. It's 4-0 LSU. You're into commercial break. All right. Come on. This game started. All right, back to action here in Alex Box Stadium in Baton Rouge. 0-2-0 for McNeese, 4-6-0 for LSU in the top of the fourth inning. All right, going to have Huson up. The pitch is a ball 1-0. So Schmidt comes going to be out there for his fourth inning of work. Here comes the 1-0. That's a hit up in the air, foul though, out of play. 1-1. Oh, the Bees are the triple A team. Okay. Yeah, we used to have a triple A team in New Orleans. Biloxi has a double A team. So 1-1 to count. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. 1-2. Yeah, I like going to the Zephyrs. Especially on Thursdays. They would have dollar beers and dollar hot dogs. Then fireworks. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. 1 down. So that was always fun. So 1 down. So Schmidt's been doing well today. So Schmidt now has 4 strikeouts. Oh, wait, this is Houston. Excuse me. Here comes the pitch. And that's a ball 1-0. This is Houston. Here comes the 1-0. It's 2-0. Okay. So Houston struck out his first time up. And the 2-0 is ripped to right field, and that is going to be off the wall. There's he's going for 3. Nope, he's going back to 2. Nope, he's only going to go to 2. So Houston's only going to get 2 out of that. That ball was hit well off the wall. We got Edwards up. And the pitch is 1-0. So Larry Edwards 0 for 1 with a ground out. And the 1-0 is 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch is 3-0. So 3-0 to count. 3-0 pitch is hit to right field. That's going back, and that is going to get out of there. That's a home run. So the Cowboys on the board as Edwards goes the other way. It's now 4-2. And that so they double to start the inning, and now a home run. So it's now 4-2. And all right, now we're gonna have Mesh up. That person's gonna be a first pitch gonna miss 1-0. Look, you need to say in or out. And now we're gonna have a mound visit. It's Schmidt. No, that says he hit his a limit here in the fourth. Has he hit his limit? Yeah, he's at 52 pitches. He's getting to be second, third time around the lineup. So batters usually adjust to your pitching the second time around. So 1-0 the count. Here to Mesh in the top of the fourth. And the 1-0 is swing and a miss. 1-1. And the 1-1 is hit foul down the left field line. Alrighty. So it's 1-2. One-two pitch. That ball's hit to right field for another base hit. So we got a runner at first, 1 out. Next we got Dowell up. And the pitch is upstairs, 1-0. So 1-0 here to Dowell. You're in the top of the fourth. It's now 4-2. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. And the 1-0 is a swing and a miss. 1-1. Hello, Ron. How you doing? How you doing, Ron? So 1-1 to count here to Dow. The pitch is strike. 1-2. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing good. How are you? Here's the 1-2. And did he get a piece of it? I think he did. Oh man, it's off of Hernandez. And Hernandez is down. I think it hit him where you don't want to get hit. I think the ball came back and popped him. You know where. So Hernandez is gonna be down for a minute. Ouch. He took one right in the jewels. And let's see. Yep, that's exactly where it went. Man. Exactly where it went. Hold on, pain in the butt. Man. See if Hernandez can know. He was Aaron B was a late scratch. What are you doing? Lay down. You're messing up my thing here. Messing up my cheat sheet here. I see he's batting. All right, Hernandez is going to stay in the game. Man. Man. That's why, I guess that's why you wear a cup. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2. They'll toss the first. Chase the runner back. All right, so 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is fouled. Says 1-2. Stays 1-2. Man, hit him. I think it hit Hernandez again, but not in the same spot. But man, that's why I never wanted to be a catcher when I was a kid. Here comes another throw to first, chase him back. Kudos to people that catch. So 1-2 the count. Oh, another toss to first. Chase the runner back again. So stays 1-2. All right, so 1-2 to count. 1-2 pitch is the ball. The ball got away, and Warner will go to second. We still can't field the ball, man, behind home plate. Still can't field the ball behind home plate, man. I mean, he backhanded it. I mean, he didn't even try to get down in front of the ball at all. That's got to be a pass ball. So 2-2 to count. Whatever happened to our man? We gotta improve on that. Our defense behind the plate. 2-2 pitches high, 3-2. Still 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is ball 4. Catching's been lazy all season, man. We've had problems behind the plate all year. You know, we don't get in front of the ball. This is gonna be it for Schmidt. We don't get in front of the ball and keep it in front of us. We lazy backhands. What? I got nothing in my hand. What you want? No, you've been out there digging and doing stuff. Being a dog, huh? Being a dog. Making daddy mad. I'm making daddy mad digging holes. Making him mad at me. Making him mad at me. I just want to dig. What do you want to dig to? I'm gonna bury some chicken wire. I'm gonna go get some chicken wire, and then I'll get you. But yeah, you know what chicken wire is, huh? You about to find out what chicken wire is. Yeah, you know that I'm gonna bury chicken wire, and then when you dig, you're gonna hit it, and you're gonna go, ah! You're gonna yell like just like that, and you're gonna go, yeah, and it's not gonna feel good. Gonna get some chicken wire. Yeah. Why would you do that to me, Daddy? Because I don't want you freaking digging my holes in my yard. The problem is you don't just dig one, you dig like 4. Then I gotta go buy dirt. And then when you do, then you dig them back up. Because I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I just want to dig. I just want to dig. Oh, Mama's home. Mama's home. Come see. Mama's home. All right. Yeah, the catching's been lazy, man. Really has been. Hernandez is a little. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he's better than Aaron Beatty or not, but they both need work with their behind the plate defense. Will you share a Coke? No, I don't want to share a Coke. I think he left Schmidt in too long. I think Schmidt went 3 innings. They should have went with Ware to start the inning. So he's responsible for the runners on first and second. Is William Schmidt. Think they should have picked Schmidt the first 3, then Ware the next 3, and see then how it goes for the next final 3. But maybe Brennan Rizzi and Binge. Oh, okay, this is gonna be Binge coming in. So Connor Binge is 1-1 with an ERA of 5.65, 13 strikeouts, 10 walks, and 14 and 1/3 innings of work. All right. Gonna have Loranga up. The pitch. The swing and a miss. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The 0-1. Gonna miss 1-1. That's looking at something. So 1-1 to count. Here to Loranga. And the 1-1 is a swing and a miss. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. That what they said, 97 miles an hour on last pitch. Here comes the 1-2. And it's 2-2. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the 2-2 is 3-2. 3-2. So 3-2 to count. Here to Laranga. And Benjanel steps off the rubber. Three-two pitch is hit out of play. Gonna stay 3-2. Three-two pitch. That's foul back. Gonna stay 3-2. All right, so 3-2 to count. Here to Laranga as Benj will come set. Three-two pitch. That ball's hit to right field, but right at him. Two down. Two down. Two down. And the ball was hit hard, but right at Jake Brown. Good thing it was hit right at him, not like in the gap or something like that. Now, Mangrum will come to plate for McNeese. So 2 down, 2 on, Mangrum up. Binge delivers. That's a strike on 1. So strike 1. So Mangrum's 0 for 1 with a ground out, 1 homer, 10 RBIs. 271 average. Binge will come set. What's up, 80 and 0-1 is foul. On the third base side. Well, I heard that he was hurt. Something happened today. I know he was hurt like last week came out, whatever it was. Here's the 0-2. That's gonna miss. Yeah. We don't need a quarterback. Yeah, Saints are gonna draft Sanders and whatever. So 1-2 to count. They need to go with that Penn State tight end or Mason Taylor if they're available. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's going to end the top of the inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's now 4-2 LSU. Yeah, Lacey, yeah, I guess he had some demons, I guess. I've had some friends that have taken that route. So, and I was in high school. One of my friends in high school did that. Went that route. Right back. Alrighty. Yeah, that's what they said. Depression is a bad thing, man. I've been depressed before, but depression's a bad thing, man. So Notch Time is now on relief for McNeese. He's 1-0 in the year at 2.53. I think McNeese is going a new pitcher every inning. So Stanfield's up. The pitch is a ball. 1-0. Yeah, yeah, they fired one of them. They should have fired both of them. Here's a 1-0. That ball's popped out of play. I mean, Willie Green is going to get fired next year during the season. I mean, you watch the games. I mean, do you really believe he's going to change his coaching style? His rotations suck. Just the 1-1 is popped up. Right side, and first baseman makes the catch. No, that's interference against the catch. That's interference against Stanfield. As Stanfield ran into the first baseman. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Malone, but I don't think they're. Well, I don't think we're gonna fire Willie Green. I don't think we're gonna fire Willie Green. That's a problem. So interference on Stanfield is one down. But Willie Green's will get fired next year because his in-game coaching stinks. No, his rotations suck. Remember, was it 2 years ago? You know when they made the playoffs and they lost Oklahoma City. Here's the 0-1. That's 1-1. Remember when they didn't win a game, trailing going into the fourth quarter. They were like 0 and like 21 or whatever it was, and some shit like that. They were like the only team in the NBA to never win a game when they were trailing going to the fourth quarter. He's a horrible in-game coach. You know, that's hard. That's hard to do. That's really hard to do. I mean, to not win a game when you're trailing going to the fourth quarter. 2-1 pitch. That ball's ripped to center, but right at him. 2 down. Yeah, and then they got swept by Oklahoma City. But yeah, you're right. They're dumb enough to keep Willie Green, and they're going to keep him. He'll be fired next year during the middle of the season. If they decide to keep him, you know, he'll be gone next year. You know, oh, injuries. We've been injured for like 6 years, man. As Curiel takes it for a ball, 1-0. I mean, our team has been injured for 6 years now, so you can't just keep using the injury excuse. Here's a 1-0. It's 2-0. I mean, you know, when your team is consistently injured every year, you can't use injuries you can't keep using injuries as an excuse. 2-0 pitch. That's 3-0. I mean, then why did Dennis Allen get fired? I mean, he had the same problem. He had injuries, but he was a bad coach. He had to go. Willie Green is not a good coach. He's got to go, man. 3-0 pitch. That's a strike. I mean, how many games I watched a few games this year. Well, more than a few games. And they made the same mistakes over and over again. The turnovers were a problem. Defense. You know, the in-game coaching, the rotations. It was the same thing every game. There's a foul. It's 3-2. Hold on. My brother-in-law's calling me. All right, sorry about that. My brother-in-law called me. So we got Fry up first and third now. There's a 3-0. Sorry about that. My brother-in-law called me. Man, my brother-in-law called me and they got a rally going with 2 outs. So Fry's up. The 3-0 is a base hit. That's gonna score a run. It's now 5-2. Man. So it's 5-2. All right, so Milam's up. The pitch is a strike, 1-1. So Milam at the plate. Yeah, I had, you didn't hear me? I said my brother-in-law was calling me. Here comes the 0-1. That's a base hit. Right field. Let's see if they send the runner home, and they will, and he's going to be safe. 6-2. Man, so the Tigers scoring runs here. 6-2. My brother-in-law calls. All of a sudden, they get a 2-out rally going. Man. Well, the outfield advertisements look better than they did last year on the outfield wall because they're not all different colors. They look very cheap last year. Here's a pitch to Brown. There's a strike on 1. Looked very cheap last year with the way they had their outfield. Well, that's been that way for a while. Everything was a different color. It just looked very cheap and so at least it's looks different. That's gonna miss 1-1. And the 1-1 is 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. That's a slow roller back to the it gets by the shortstop. Another one's gonna score. It's 7-2. 7-2. Man, that was gonna be that was a short hopper that really ate the shortstop up. I don't think they're gonna give him an error on that, but I don't know. Okay, so it was an infield hit. So Hernandez the pitch is a ball, 1-0. So Hernandez is 0 for 2. The 1-0 is foul back, 1-1. So 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 is ripped to center field for another base hit. And let's see if they send a runner home as Milam will score, but they got the runner out at second though. As Brown gets thrown out as he went too far around second, but the run will score though. It's 8-2. So that was a third out. As Brown makes the third out, but the run does score. So it's now 8. 8-2. All right. All right. That's the top of the fifth we go, and it's 8-2 now. Eight to two now. Alrighty, we are going to go and see where we're going. Top of the fifth. It's 8-2 LSU. So we're going to have Westenberg due up here for McNeese. So it's Benj. Yeah, Benj is out there for his second inning. There's a strike on one. So we're going to have Westenberg, Stancliffe, and Rousseau due up. And the 0-1 is, did it hit him? They're going to say it did. So Westenberg gets hit. He would trot to first base. Oh, this might be it for Benj because the his Johnson's out there. This might be it. There's Jay Johnson's out there, so Benj is going to exit. Connor Ware coming on. All right, so Connor Ware going to come on and pitch here for LSU. As so we'll see what happens here, man. All right, so Connor Ware going to come on in relief of Benj. So Smith started, then Benj came in, and now Connor Ware is coming in. It's 8-2 LSU. Let's see, put it back in the basketball game. Ooh, it's a 4-point game now. Damn. Orlando was beating the crap out of the Hawks earlier. Oh, man. Ready. That's right. The Warriors and the Grizzlies are playing in a play-in game. Man, the Warriors are a play-in game. Jeez. The Warriors. They're relegated to play-in game. All right, so Connor Ware is 4-0 on this season. And he's has a ERA of 4.76, 21 Ks, 10 walks, and 17 innings. His 10th appearance. Now, he started a few times during the middle of the week. All right. So we got one on and nobody out here in the fifth. Gonna have Stancliffe up for the Cowboys. All right, so Ware comes set. And the pitch is 1-0. So Stancliffe's 1 for 2, 1 homer, 16 RBIs. And 1-0 to count. And the pitch is 2-0. Counts 2-0. Hey, come on. And the 2-0 pitch is 3-0. Three and up. So Ware will come set. Here comes 3-0 pitch. That's ball 4. So now we're going to have 2 on and nobody out for McNeese. So walks, man. Walks. It's been a thing all year long for us. We're going to have Brousseau up. And the pitch is a foul ball. 0-1. Oh, man. 0-1 to count. Yeah, 0-1 to count. That's Brousseau. Has to go back to the batter's box. He's 1 for 2 with 5 homers. And the 0-1 is down low. Runner still second and third. No throw. Man, Hunter's going to steal second and third. No throw. Man. All right, so 1-1 to count. Here to Brousseau. The pitch. Swing and miss. 1-2. Tomorrow you get the Mavericks and the Kings and the Bulls and the Heat play-in tournament. So fucking stupid putting 10 teams in each conference. Here's the 1-2. That ball's hit to center field. It's gonna be deep. It's gonna be deep to score a run. Makes the catch, and a run will tag and score. It's now 8-3. So the sac fly scores a run. Now it's 8-3. right, now we're gonna have another mound visit again. Jeez, man. Another mound visit. Another mound visit. Another mound visit here for LSU's Yeski will come and talk to Connor Ware as McNeese has a run at third base, 1 out. Here at the top of the fifth, it's 8-3. LSU leads. So the Tigers scored 4 runs in the bottom of the fourth, make it a 8-2 lead. McNeese has come back with 1 here in the fifth. All right, we're gonna have Houston up. The pitch is a strike, 1-1. So Houston's 1 for 2 with a double. As Ware will come set. And the 0-1 is 1-1. I think I got Rizzy. That's Rizzy warming up. The 1-1 is going to miss. 2-1. So 2-1 to count, 1 out, and 1 at third for McNeese. And the 2-1 is 3-1. Ware's coming, can't throw a freaking strike. So 3-1 to count. Three one is a strike. 3-2. All right, so 3-2 the count. The pitch is ball 4. So they're gonna have first and third, 1 out. So first and third, and now we're gonna have another pitching change. So Reggie's gonna come in. So Rizzy will come in for LSU. Maverick Rizzy gonna come on pitch for LSU. As first and third, 1 out. Here in the fifth, it's 8-3 LSU, but man, if we have to rely on Schmidt, Binge, Ware, and Rizzy in conference play, we're gonna be screwed. 4.50 ERA. He's has 12 strikeouts, 8 walks on the season. Going to come on in relief. All right. So we're going to have, let's see, Edwards due up. So first and third, 1 out. The pitch is a strike, 0-1. So Larry Edwards at the plate for McNeese. And the 0-1 is foul back, 0-2. It's foul back, 0-2. So Edwards hit a homer his last time up. That made it a 4-2 game, but then LSU has scored 4 runs since then. But McNeese has added a run here in the 5th. So it's 8-3. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Edwards. The pitch is high, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. So here comes the 1-2. And that ball's foul back. Stays 1-2. So 1-2 to count. To Edwards. 1-2 is foul out of play. Stays 1-2. All right, so Rizzy lives a 1-2 and hit him. Bases are loaded. Bases are going to be loaded. All right, now we're going to have mesh up for McNeese. So bases loaded, 1 out, mesh at the plate. Here comes a pitch. That's fouled, 0-1. Let's foul down to the third base side, 0-1. So 0-1 to count. And the 0-1 is hit foul back, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Here to Mesh. And the 0-2 is fouled again, 0-2. The batter at the plate is 1 for 7 with the bases loaded on the season. So the odds say he's not going to get a hit here. I agree with him. Here's the 0-2. That's gonna miss. Ooh, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Here to Mesh. The 1-2 is strike 3 looking. 2 down. I don't know how you stare at that pitch. 2 down. I don't know how you stare at that pitch with 2 strikes. That's just not good hitting at all. So 2 down, and now we're going to have Dow coming to the plate. So Dow's up. Base is still loaded. Swinging and miss. 0-1. That pitch was way out the zone. But he chased it 0-1. Where's he at? Where you at? Here comes the 0-1. It's in the dirt. In the dirt and away. 1-1. So 0-1 to count. Come on, you come inside. I don't know what you're doing out there. Go on. All right, here comes the 0-1. Swing and miss. 0-2. All right, that was swing and a miss. So 1-2 to count. Bases loaded here for McNeese. Rizzi will come set to 1-2. That's strike 3 looking. Strike 3 looking. That's going to end the top of the inning. So, man, good job by Rizzi to come in and strike him out. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 8-3 LSU. So McNeese leaves him loaded. Man. Good inning. Good job by Rizzi to come in and put out the fire, so to speak, and not allow them to get any kind of runs. Gotta make sure my dog didn't freaking dig everywhere. Beat his ass. Oh, man. All right, so bottom of the 5th inning we go. Okay, new pitcher, Marcus Mott from Moss Bluff, Louisiana. Looks like McNeese is doing the Johnny Holstaff today. So Mott has an ERA of 3.68, 1-0, 9 walks and 9 strikeouts, and 7 1/3 innings. Made 8 appearances so far. All right, so Bradswell up for LSU. Here comes the pitch to Bradswell. Yeah, it's 1-0. Here comes a 1-0. That's a strike. 1-1. Here comes a 1-1. And it's a ball, 2-1. I'm going to say missed down low, 2-1 here to Bradwell. And the 2-1 is hit to right field. Hooking and at foul? Foul. Ace 2-2. So 2-2 to count. All right, so 2-2 to count to Braswell here in the fifth. 2-2 pitch is ripped foul again. Here comes the 2-2. And that's going to be a base hit. Left field. This might be 2. If Braswell, who'll go around first, head into 2, and he is in there with a double. So Braswell gets a double. Man, Braswell continues his. Oh, he's been hitting well as of late. Now, for the year, his average isn't that good, but as of late, he's been hitting the ball a little bit better than he was early in the season. All right, so it's going to bring up Stanfield to the plate. So Stanfield's up for LSU. And the pitch. And it's a ball 1-0. Well, Stanfield's batting .328, 19 RBIs on the season. The 1-0. Looking to bunt, but takes it for a strike, 1-1. On offensive timeout. You know, how many do you get a game? Those like 1 or 2? They should be like 2 tops of those offensive timeouts. All right, so 1-1 to count. Here to Stanfield. The pitch is in the dirt, 2-1. It's in the dirt, 2-1. Right, so 2-1 coming to the plate. Here to Stanfield. Bradwell's on at second. That's going to be inside, 3-1. 3-1. 3-1 pitch. That's ball 4. That's going to bring up Dickinson to the plate. So Dickinson will come to the plate with 2 on and nobody out here in the fifth. So Dickinson's 1 for 2 with a walk in there. 346 average, 8 homers, and 37 RBIs. Now we're going to have time. Oh, it's ball here. Neither do I. All right, so we got 2 on and nobody out here in the fifth. Play on. Here we go. Back to action here. First and second, nobody out. The pitch to Dickinson is down low, 1-0. So 1-0 to count. And the 1-0 is 2-0. Now we're gonna have the catcher go out and talk to the pitcher. 2-0 to count. So 2 men on and Dickinson up. 2-0 pitch, and it's a strike. 2-1. So 2-1 here to Dickinson. And it's Mott. Delivers a 2-1. There's a foul. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Two is hit to right field, but caught. Damn, 1 down. But Braswell will tag and go to 3rd down. We got 1st and 3rd. So Braswell moved to 3rd on the sacrifice. I guess that wasn't too bad of an out, but it did move the runner to 3rd base. Now we got Curiel up. So Curiel's up. 1st and 3rd. The pitch is a strike. 0-1. Man, where'd Adam go? I wonder why we can't score no runs. Adam left again. Here's the 0-1. That's 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Here to Curiel. Yep, with a toss to 1st. The 1-1 is hit the left field. And that's going to be caught. Let's see if they bring the runner home. They do. And the throw gets cut off. So the run will score. So sack fly scores a run. It's now 9-3. What's up, Kelly? Member gaining the house. Now Jones comes to the plate. Yeah, Jones getting all these hits, man. But it'd be nice if he got hit. If he gets hits in SEC play, because during the conference play, his batting average has been horrible. Here comes the pitch. Is a strike 0-1. It's nice that he's getting hits today, man. But I'd rather. I mean, he was 1 for 12 against Auburn. He was awful on this past weekend. And the 0-1 is in the dirt, 1-1. You got the night off. All right. It's always good to have the night off. Here's a 1-1. Gonna miss. 2-1. So 2-1 to Jones. Pitch is 3-1. So a 3-1 account to Jones. The runner goes, and it's ball 4. So that's ball 4 now. There's 2 on and 2 out. And it's going to be Fry due up. All right, so Fry's up. The pitch is a ball high, 1-0. So Fry's 2 for 2 with a walk, an RBI, and a stolen base. That's 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes to Fry. He's batting .500 with runners in scoring position this season. And the 2-0 is popped up out of play. 2-1. All right, so 2-1, 2-1 to count. And the 2-1 is 3-1. That was upstairs, 3-1. Three-one pitch. It's hit to left field, but it's not gonna go out. And this is third out. wasn't even close. But didn't even get to the warning track. But we'll go to the 6th. It's 9-3 LSU. 9-3 LSU. What? All right. So 6th inning we go. Like themes here right now, huh? Alrighty. Oh, man, no, why am I yawning? Man, wake up. Wake up. Wake up, man. Wake up. Oh, man, how can it be on here? 1080p. Guess not. Wonder what's awesome. Oh, that's a lot. All right. That's why it's like that. The night off, love life. All right, man. So we're in the top of the 6th inning. And it's 9-3 Tigers over McNeese here in the top of the 6th. So 3-5-1 for McNeese, 9-12-0 for LSU. Here's a pitch to the plate. That's going to be to Loranga. 1-0. So Rizzy out there for his second inning of work. And the 1-0 is hit to right center, but Stanfield's there. One down. One down. And so one down. Now we're going to have Mangrum up. He's 0 for 2. The pitch. Here's a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1 is 1-1. The 1-1 strike here to Mangrum. And the 1-1 is 2-1. All right, here's the 2-1. That's a strike. 2-2. And the 2-2 is swing and a miss. 2 down. Good pitch there by Rizzy. 2 down. That's going to bring up Westenberg to the plate. All right, so Westenberg's up. The pitch is a strike on 1. All right, here comes the 0-1. That's a swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh, and 2. And the 0-2 is up high, 1-2. That's a Rizzy looking in. And the 1-2 is just got a piece of it. Stays alive. As Westenberg will stay alive, 1-2. So Rizzy gonna come set. And the 1-2 is foul back, stays 1-2. So Westenberg is 0 for 2. He's also been hit by a pitch. The 1-2 is strike 3 looking. That's gonna be the third out of the third out. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 9-3 LSU. And we're going to the bottom of the 6th, man. Tigers lead 9-3. All right, so the Tigers. Who are we having up for this inning the bat? I think it's Milam, huh? I think it's Milam Brown, and then Hernandez, I believe. All righty. All right, man. All right, so Diego Corrales from Lake Charles, Louisiana, on the mound for McNeese. He's an ERA of 3.95, 20 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 13 and 2/3 of innings. And this is going to be his 10th appearance. He's a lefty, left-hander. All right, so it is a mile him up first for LSU. Okay, time is called. Oh, they got to reset the pitch clock. Got to reset the pitch clock. So Milam's 1 for 2 at a walk and an RBI. The pitch is this ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Milam. Here in the bottom of the 6th. 9-3 LSU. And the 1-0 is 2-0. So 2-0 to count to Milam. The pitch is 3-0. 3-0. Three-0 pitch is a strike. 3-1. So 3-1 here to Milam. 3-1 pitch is ball 4. So ball 4, so Milam will get on with a leadoff walk here in the 6th. All right, so we got Jake Brown up. The pitch is 1-0. So here comes the 1-0 to Brown. It's a foul. Be 1-1. So 1-1 is the count to Brown. The pitch is 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is grounded. Could be 2. They'll go to second, but that's going to be it, though. So the runner is out at second. Wait. Oh, they say double play? Oh, they ruled both out. Now we're gonna have a discussion here. They both want both guys out. Did they call interference? What they called? Okay, double play ball. Okay, so Hernandez up. That's 1-0. Okay. They called interference. Oh, all right. Here comes a 1-0 to Hernandez. That's going to be a ball 2-0. The 1-1, 2-1. The 2-1. And it's going to be foul out of play 2-2. And the Hawks are getting killed. Damn. Well, yes, sir, UGA. 2-2 pitch is 3-2. Amen. So 3-2 to Hernandez. 3-2 pitch. That ball's ripped to left field, but gonna be caught. That's the third out. So we'll go to the seventh, and it's 9-3 LSU. All right. Top of the seventh inning we go. Top of the seventh inning we go. All right. Do-do-do-do. All right, with 9-3 LSU going to the seventh inning. 3-5-1 for McNeese. 9-12-0 for LSU. All right, so Rizzy still out there. First pitch is a strike. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2. But Reggie's been really good tonight. 0-2. All right, so we got Stancliffe at the plate. The 0-2 is going to miss 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. No, oh no, I got a piece of it. Sorry, I got a piece of it. Stays alive. I'm going to stay alive. So 1-2 to count. Here to Stancliffe. And the 1-2 is there's a swing to miss. 1 down. So 1 down. We're going to have Brousseau do up. The pitch is a ground ball to third. And Braswell throws to first. And did he get him? Got him. Nice pick there at first. 2 down. Nice pick at first by Jones. 2 down. Man. So 2 down, and we're going to have Brousseau. I'm sorry, that was Brousseau that run it out. Now we got Huson up. Oh, now they're going to review the play first. So they're reviewing the call at first to make sure he was out. So we'll see what they all right, so are they going to show a replay or just going to just? I guess they're just not going to. Yeah, I guess they're not going to show anything. All right. I guess we'll just have to just wait. Here we go. Look like the ball's in the glove. Looks like the ball's in the glove, and looks like the ball's in the glove, and he's out there. This should be an easy review. And so he is out. So he is out. So McNeese only has 1 challenger left. All right, so we got 2 down, no runners on. Here comes the pitch. That's a foul 1-1. So Richie's done really well tonight, coming in relief. Maybe he's starting to figure some stuff out. And the 0-1 is foul 0-2. So Huson 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. 3 homers and 27 RBI, batting .333 in the season. And the 0-2 is grounded up the middle, and that's gonna be a base hit. It's gonna be a infield single. All right, so we're going to have 2 out, 1 at first base. And Edwards due up. Edwards hit a homer early in the game that made it a 4-2 game. Well, that was earlier in the game. That's down low, 1-0. The 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. So Edwards is 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run. He also got hit by a pitch. Here's the 1-1. That ball's foul back. 1-2. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's me strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. It's time to stretch at the ballpark, and it's 9-3 LSU. Time to stretch. Time to stretch. Swenson on in relief now for McNeese. Yeah, they're really using a new pitcher every inning. So Max Swenson making his 3rd appearance. Yeah, they're really using a new pitcher every inning. And Fontenot going to catch there for McNeese. So new catcher and a new pitcher. And we're going to have Braswell up at the plate for LSU. So Braswell will be at the batter's box. Swenson on the mound. Here in the 7th, the pitch is a ball, 1-0. All right, so Braswell is 1 for 3 with a double. Here's the 1-0. That's 2-0. Looks like Larson's going to bat next. The 2-0 is a strike, 2-1. Yeah, Larson. So he's been having a tough time finding the lineup. And he's surprised he didn't transfer somewhere else this year because it was going to be really tough for him to get playing time this year. 2-1. It's a strike, 2-2. So 2-2 to count here to Braswell. 2-2. That's a ball, 3-2. Don't know where that one missed, but 3-2. 3-2 pitch, swing, and a miss. That's gonna be strike 3, 1 down. So 1 down. Now Larson will come to the plate. Got a pinch hit for Stanfield. So Larson's a sophomore. So he's only a sophomore, but I thought it would be really tough for him to get to break in the lineup this year with the talent that they have. He got more playing time last year than this year. So here's the pitch. That's a strike going 1. So Larson got pretty good little playing time last season, but just with Stanfield coming in and Curiel. Here's the 0-1. That's a ball, 1-1 with Pearson, Brown. It's be really tough for somebody's gonna be left out. So 1-1 to count here to Larson. That still hit him. So Larson's going to get plunked, and he'll go to first base. Alrighty, so we got Dickinson up. Got 1 out and 1 on. And the pitch is a slow roller. There might be 2 to go to second. To first, double play. Man, 6-4-3, double play. Man, that was a really good play by the shortstop. And do it to second. Man. So we move on to the 8th inning. Move on to the 8th inning. What's going on here? All right, so we go to the top of the 8th inning. It's 9-3 ball. This game is starting. I get a little tired here. But it's 9-3 going to the 8th inning. It's Tigers lead by 6 runs. It's Rizzi's done a good job in relief. Curious to see how long they stick with him. They got 2 more innings left, but he's been out there for 2, I believe, so far. We're going to see how long they stick with Rizzi, and if they do go to the pen, who else they bring in next time. They've already used Binge and Ware. Schmidt started. So if they do, They do go to the bullpen. Who are they going to bring in? I just got my answer. Cooper Williams. He's from Alvin, Texas. Making his 11th appearance. He's pitched 9 innings and walked 8. But he's also struck out 8. So, man, if Cooper can limit the walks, he could find himself in that in that Riley Cooper, in Ackenhausen. Late in the season. We rely on Riley Cooper and Ackenhausen because so Larson goes to play like right field. So Curiel's gonna play what, center? Yeah, Rizzy went 2 2/3 and didn't give any runs. So good outing for him. Here comes a pitch from Williams to the plate. Gonna be a ball 1-0. I think we have a new batter here for McNeese. As it's a 1-0. It's 2 no strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and miss. 1-2. Now I'm gonna put this batter's name on the TV screen. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. 1 down. I think they said that was Fontenot that went down on strikes. 1 down. We're gonna have so yeah, that was Fontenot. Another pinch hitter. Here comes a pitch to the plate from Williams. Swing and a miss. 1-1. This Cole Plowman from Fort Worth. That's gonna miss 1-1. So Cole Plowman batting .250, 1 homer, 3 RBIs on the season. And the 1-1 is hit up in the air, foul territory, third base side, and 2 down. 2 down. So now there's 2 down in the inning. So Laranga's up. That pitch is a ball. 1-0. So 1-0 is 2-0. So Laranaga at the plate. And it's 2-0. So Williams delivers the 2-0 pitch. That ball's hit back out of play. 2-1. And the 2-1 gonna miss. Man, 3-1. Swing and miss. 3-2. And 3-2 pitch is strike three looking. Good pitch there by Williams, man. That's going to end the top of the eighth. So we'll go to the bottom of the eighth. Still 9-3 Tigers. So Cooper Williams comes in and good outing. Good inning. Didn't walk anybody. No hits. So we'll go to the bottom of the eighth. It's 9-3. And the Tigers, they can find themselves 4 runs this inning. They'll they'll run rule them. But all right. All right. Alrighty. So bottom of the eighth inning. So Tigers, let's see. I'm sure we got Curiel, Jones, and Fry due up. I'm curious to see if they pinch anybody. We'll see. All right. Alrighty. Yeah. College baseball has become really watered down. Like there's not the talent. It's just in the SEC and the ACC. So Strimska on in relief. He's from Georgetown, Texas. So Tremiska. He has an ERA of a 7.90. Here's a ground ball, right side, and got to hurry. And they beat him to the bag, 1 down. 1 down in the eighth. I think that was Costello pinch hitting. No, it was Beck. Sorry, it was Beck batting for. That was Beck that was batting for Curiel. All right, so Jones up. He's 3 for 3. The pitch is a foul. 0-1. So 0-1 coming to Jones. The pitch is a strike on 2. There's 1 out, nobody on here in the eighth. Oh, 2 pitch. Did he go around? Nope. Phase 1 and 2. No, he didn't go. Good. I think he held up. Good call. 1-2. 2 and 2. That was a good call on the prior pitch. He didn't go around. So 2 and 2 to count the Jones. Two, and it's 3 and 2. Three-two pitch That's ball four. Ball four. All right, I'm going to have Fried up. There's a strike on one. So 0-1 to Fry. The pitch is another strike, 0-2. Quickly, 0-2 to count. Here to Fry. And the 0-2 is going to miss. 1-2. So 1-2 to count to Fry. Pitch to the plate. Going to be 2-2. Pitch was in the dirt. 2-2. And the 2-2 is 3-2. That's outside. 3-2. 3-2. The 3-2 is a fair ball down the left field line. As Jones will come around third, he'll head home, and he will score. So it's a double for Fry. It's now 10-3. It's now 10-3. Alrighty, so we're still in the bottom of the eighth inning. Milam is up. Here comes the pitch. That's 1-0. So Milam is 1 for 2 with 2 walks. He also has an RBI. And the 1-0 is a ground ball right side. Only plays to first, and he's out. So Milam grounds out. There's 2 down, and runner goes third. So 2 down. Now Jake Brown comes to the plate. All right, so runner to third base, 2 out. All right, so Jake Brown's at the plate. The pitch. That's fouled on 1. So runner at third base, there's 2 down. It's 10-3. 10-3. Here comes the 0-1. Baby. 0-1 pitch is 1-1. So LSU plays again Thursday against Alabama. Here's a 1-1. And that's a strike, 1-2. Play again Thursday against Bama. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And the 1-2 is 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is hit to center, but right at him. And Westenberg makes the catch for the third out. So we'll go to the ninth inning. It's 10-3 LSU. Time to go to the last inning. All right, so top of the ninth we go, and it's a 10-3. Boy, I'm getting can't wait till this game gets to be finito. Only 3 more out to see if they still bring out Williams, or do they do something different. We'll see. We'll see if they do anything different here. We'll see if they do anything different here in the ninth inning. If they bring out somebody else or whatnot. So it's 9:45. This game, over 3 hours. It's all right. Alrighty. All right, so we are going to have a new pitcher. Jacob Mayers. There are 12 walks in 7 innings. That's a lot. That's a lot. 13 Ks, but Jacob Myers needs to get those walks down, man. 12 walks in 7 innings is gonna limit him his appearances. So new center fielder is Mick Paul. All right, so we got top of the ninth inning. Jacob Mayer's on the pitch. Going to be a ball, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Here's a strike, 1-1. So 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 is ball, 2-1. Ball is now 2-1 to count. So Jacob Myers trying to close it out in the ninth. 2-1 is a strike, 2-2. So 2-2 to count here to Myers. He needs to have a good outing where he doesn't walk anybody. He's got to really work on his control. 2-2 pitch. That ball's out of play. So it's going to stay 2-2. 2-2 pitch. It is a swing and a miss. One down. One down. Ninety 98 miles per hour on that Jugs gun last pitch. All right, so there's one out, nobody on. Here comes the pitch to the plate. It's gonna be ripped foul out of play 1-1. New batter here for McNeese, but I guess they're not gonna give us his name. Here comes the 0-1. That ball's hit to right field. That's going to be caught, though. Man. As Brown makes the catch, 2 down. So 2 down. So McNeese is down to their final out. All right, so LSU going to go to 32-6 on the season. I think this is Stancliffe up. Here comes the pitch. It's 1-0. So Stancliffe is 1 for 3 with a walk. 1 homer and 16 RBIs on the season. The 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. That's a foul. 1-2.
Machines you can potentially get over to these new up-to-date pitching machines. You can create that kind of spin, that kind of run in the zone.
So 1-2 to count. Here to Stancliffe. Myers comes set.
Myers brings a 1-2 pitch.
The 1-2 is hit to left field, coming on, and it's going to drop down for a base hit. It's going to drop down for a base hit in front of Larson. There's a 2-out, a single in the ninth. All right, we're going to have, Brousseau's due up for McNeese. So Brousseau's up. And the pitch. That's 1-0. So 1-0 the count. The pitch. The strike, 1-1.
Everything has been 95, 96, 97, and 98.
Okay, so 1-1 to count. And the pitch is 2-1.
Mid-90s.
All right, so 2-1 the count. The pitch. The strike, 2-2. That's right down the middle. So we're down there. We're down to our final strike again. So 2-2 to count. And the 2-2 pitch is foul. So it's going to stay 2-2. All right, so 2-2 to count. I guess Myers will come set. And let's see if we get the third out. 2-2 pitch is fouled again. So it's fouled again. So it stays 2-2. A lot of people have left the ballpark. 2-2 pitch is. Did he get a piece of it? I think. No swing. That's a swing and miss. Swing and miss. That's strike 3. I thought he got a piece of that. That's strike 3. That's going to end the game. So the Tigers are going to win 10-3. I thought he got a piece of that, but no. Umpire says no. That's strike 3. He's out of there. All right, man. So the Tigers win 10-3. And now they're down to 32-6 on the season. As they go, they'll be at home this weekend. They've been on the road the past 2 weekends, and they'll be at home, and they'll play Alabama. As Alabama and LSU is a big baseball rivalry over the years, as they'll revive the rivalry. Thursday, Friday, Saturday rivalry. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday games. I meant to say, and so we'll see if be nice if they can win 2 out of 3, man. After last week, after getting swept by Auburn, but we'll see if they can at least win 2 out of 3 against Alabama. So you guys have a good one. I'm heading in. So, you guys have a good one. I gotta make a video about this game. And I'll see you guys.